Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you guys about reciprocal functions. So the vocabs involved in this topic include parent function, which is the simplest function of a family of functions. Domain and range, which are all non-zero real numbers. Intercepts, which is the point where the graph of a function of the equation intersects to the x or y axes. Asymptote, which is a line that continually approaches a given curve but does not meet it at any finite distance. So this is an example of a transformation of a reciprocal function. So the rule is, if this is equal to a negative number, then you flip over the x-axis. If this is more than 1, then you stretch it vertically. If this is more than 0 but less than 1, then you compress it vertically. Okay, now negative h equals makes it move to the right. Plus h, or positive h, makes the graph move to the left. If x is equal h, then there equals a vertical asymptote. Plus k, or positive k, equals up. Negative k, or minus k, makes the graph go down. If y equals k, that equals the horizontal asymptote. So this is an example of a reciprocal function. So negative 2 divided by x plus 1 and then plus 1. So this is flipped, stretched vertical. Wait, what? Okay. So this is an example of a reciprocal function, which is negative 2 divided by x plus 1 and then plus 1. This is flipped, stretched vertically, and then is moved to the left by 1. VA x is equal to minus 1. With HA, y is equal to 1. And this is an example of a graph. So how you work this out is you plug in the numbers of x. So you write down 1, for example, or 0, or whatever, and then you put that into the equation, and then you find y. And then you plot this coordinates onto the graph. Okay, this is what the original graph looks like. This is how you draw the graph. Alright, so now we're going to draw you a function, a reciprocal function. Alright, which is 3 divided by x minus 6 plus 4. And now, let me explain this function to you guys. So what you have to do is plug in the x, the numbers of the x on the table, into the function. So for example, 0, plug it into x in the function, which is equal to, which is 7 over 2. Now, if x equals 1, y equals, so because in the function, that is equal to minus 6, we have to shift the graph to the right 6 spaces. And now because that k is equal to 4, we have to shift the graph up 4 spaces. And that is called the asymptote, which is, okay, so first we have to plug 0 into the x, and then y is equal to 4.5, which is plugged on the graph right there. And then we plug 1 into x on the function, and y is equal to 3.4. And then you repeat the process, and then you get a graph like that. Alright, so these are the numbers you have to plug in to x, into the function. So when x is equal to 7, y is equal to 7. When x is equal to 8, y is equal to 11 over 2. And then repeat the process, and that's how you make the graph. The graph should look like that.